What's up YouTube, Gemini Jonny back again with day 8 of TikToktober, where I'm taking you through the weirdest, creepiest, and most unexplained TikToks I can find every single day for the month of October. If you're new here, I take a rational, skeptics, believers approach to these videos because although I believe in a lot of these things that are possible, a lot of these videos are pretty fake. So we are on the search for real, true paranormal evidence or evidence of anything weird. UFOs, cryptids, you name it, I'm into it. So stick around if you're into that kind of thing too. Now without further ado, let's jump right in. Also, I always forget to mention, but most of you know, but if you're new here, I'm watching all of these for the first time. I go through and I save all of these from TikTok. I'll basically watch like the first 2 or 3 seconds and make sure it's something I haven't seen before, and I'll save it, and then I go back through and go through all my saved videos. So we're all watching this for the first time, hopefully. This one says that one time we decided to rain a knot and we decided to manifest something sad, and it took us to a cemetery. Our point was in a dark nothing area, so we were planning to turn around when a lady came out of the darkness screaming and crying. Interesting.
What is it? Secure your valuables in the shop. Responsible for any personal loss, stolen. Oh, mom.
Oh, this is mom.
Yeah, I don't think you said mom. Mom, then turn back, mom. If we have to think about it, it's not.
I have a story
Mom,
just like this, but we got out of the car.
There wasn't such a big ditch right here, but yeah.
And it's deepest out on here, I guess. No, mom.
Okay, well, Bella, this would have been where our destination is taking
Somewhere
us
down
to.
there.
Somewhere down there.
Of course it
here.
is. It's 2 minutes away. 3 minutes away still.
So go down
We
there.
have to go all the way up there. through
Go!
this whole thing.
500 feet. The destination is on your left.
Well, God, if we wanted to be risky, we could, because they would end up by the circle. Because the circle's right here. And this little thing would really just end up way over there.
What do y'all think? Should we go?
Right here, but there's a huge freaking deep.
Is that somebody?
What? What? How do you end it there? Hold up. Was that in June? June 17th. Gemini season, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Here's the... Oh, here. Okay. Yeah, there's a part 2.
Oh, I heard somebody. Hold on. Oh my god. No. No, I heard somebody.
That's it?
Hold on.
You guys stopped recording?
Oh my god.
Oh, somebody just walked.
No.
But it looked like just... You can see the legs right here. Somebody walking. But it looks like just a dude with tennis shoes on. Yeah, that would scare the crap out of me. So yeah, my friends and I had my mom take us out to a haunted cemetery one time in Oklahoma. Backstory, it was half a mile off of a freeway, and the legend goes that a young boy was riding his bike down the freeway and his bike messed up and the chain fell off or something, and he was bending over to fix it, and while he was bending over to fix it, he got hit by a semi and didn't live, obviously. And that he was buried in that cemetery that was nearby, and that he haunts the cemetery. And the way the cemetery was set up was kind of weird, because it was like most cemeteries, it had a fence around it, but then there was a second fence around that fence. It was maybe 10 yards outside of the fence, so it was you had to walk in through one gate, and then there was the fenced cemetery inside of this square. It was weird, but the legend was that if you pulled into the first gate and you pulled up to the second gate of the actual cemetery and you sat there long enough, eventually the gate would open itself, and it was supposed to be the spirit of the little boy welcoming you into the cemetery. So we go out there one night, 2 o'clock in the morning or something. We're all in my mom's van. I think it was 3 of my friends, so it was 4 kids and my mom. We go through the first gate, sit there for a couple minutes. The gate never opens, so we get out, just kind of start looking around and stuff. And this is the middle of the summer. That's why we were out so late, because we didn't have school. Completely still night, no wind that I recall. I remember thinking that there was no wind, and that's why the next thing happened. Is weird. But as my mom's still sitting in the van, and a couple of us are outside of it, and the back van door, sliding door is open, and I turn around, and behind my mom's van, the first gate is slowly creeping its way closed. And I see this, and I scream, "The gate's closing!" And we all freak out, and everybody runs back into the van. But I'm last to get there. My mom's gonna hate that I'm telling this story. But she's turning the van. She's trying to turn around as I'm trying to run to the van. And I kind of run into the van, to be fair. I didn't go under it or anything, but I ran into the side of the van. And I don't know, the most likely it was just a little breeze, or the gate wasn't even, so it just had a slow swing back to being closed. But when you're 14 and it's the middle of the night and you're looking for ghosts and the gate starts closing itself, it'll freak you out pretty good. So anyway, I don't know. That's my maybe ghost story. This girl does a lot of random nodding, but she never posted any more videos from that night. So I guess that's the conclusion of that story. Hey, I'm at 240 followers on TikTok. That's cool. Let's see what else we got. Ooh, this one look good.
He started to hear strange noises before closing the store, and this is what he caught.
Oh, hell no. Bro, you got a kid in your store.
He thought someone had left their daughter inside the store by accident. So he decided to go look for her and tried to find her parents before closing the store. By his surprise, he couldn't find anyone after looking for minutes. She couldn't have got out by herself because the front door was already closed with the keys, so people couldn't go inside.
The hell? I mean, dude, if that's a ghost, that's like a, well, like most likely, right? That's somebody left their kid. There's a kid in that store, right? That makes the most sense. But if not, that's crazy. And I've said this before, and it's something I would like to point out again. There's been so many people on the earth throughout history. Everywhere is a burial ground. People are buried everywhere. They might be turned into dust by now and back into dirt and stuff growing out of them. But technically, there's probably not a spot on earth that hasn't had someone buried in or near it. Just saying. The hell? She seems nice. His hands are creepy. What exactly is her head supposed to be? Gross. At least the cross is the right way.
Hi everybody, I'm Bishop Long and I serve as an exorcist for the United States Catholic Church and the presiding bishop. And people ask me all the time, this is an interesting question. They always ask me, Bishop Long, are you afraid of demons? No.
Pastor voice.
Why would I be?
No.
I don't understand. Why would I be? See, they're not created in the image of God. They're not the living temples of the Holy Spirit as we are. You know, you have to remember something. Demons attack you because you are a threat to them. And what I mean by that is because you're created in God's image. You are a child of God. Why would you fear something that is a parasite, that is a coward, that is a bully, that attacks people when they're vulnerable? No. I've said this many, many times, and I'll say it again. The moment you begin to pray is the moment the devil itself trembles in fear. You have nothing to fear. With God on your side, it is you that should remember the demons fear you. God bless.
He seems nice. Like he, I don't mean it in the way I meant it on the last chick, but he actually does seem like a nice dude. You know, who knows? I know he's got that youth pastor voice down pat, though. No. Why would I fear something that... not to make fun of him. Here's my thing with religion. I've had people ask me about my views on Christianity and why I kind of make jabs at different religions and stuff. I basically believe that most religions have something right, but they have a lot wrong. And that a creator that put us here doesn't care which book you choose, as long as you live life according to the teachings of what they actually said and not using what they actually allegedly said and turning that into something hateful and to judge yourself. Like one of the biggest tenets in most religions is one, just love people, be nice, don't be a dick. That's the basic tenet of most religions. But another big one is not to judge others because it's not your place and nobody's perfect and you shouldn't be using things that your God says to judge other people and, you know, pass judgments on their life. And again, nobody's perfect. We're all trying. I think we're all trying our best at least. I don't have any particular problem with any specific religion. I mean, Scientology, but I don't really consider that a religion. I'm of the current belief, and this could change again with different evidence, but I'm of the current belief that a few thousand years ago, and other times along humanity's timeline, we were visited by things that we interpreted as gods and angels, and they were beings from another place. I just don't think they were gods and angels. I just think that's how we interpreted them. I think they were beings with a lot more power than us, and that were a lot more advanced than us, that at the time of seeing them, that's all we could interpret them as a god or an angel, because that's all we know of. Now we know that there's probably life out in the universe. We know that the universe is so big that it's almost statistically impossible that there isn't life out in the universe somewhere. And odds say there's probably multiple different lives out in the universe. So it leads me to believe that at one point in time we were, and possibly other points in time, we were visited by aliens. Possibly had our DNA altered by aliens at some point to end up where we are today, potentially so that we will advance enough that they will one day reveal themselves. And if that's true, I do wonder how people justify their worship of these things. If they're just beings that exist and have existed longer than us and are more advanced than us, are they deserving of worship and idolizing? I don't know. But that being said, if we're going along that belief, I do believe that there is a good and evil. Like, if there's a lot of different species of aliens out there, there's probably good ones and there's probably bad ones. Within each species, there's probably good ones and probably bad ones. I wonder if they have pets and what kind of food they eat and if I can eat it and if I can pet their pets. Anyway.
Color this summer with M&M's. Scan QR code now for your chance to win.
I am here, like, I stopped for gas, right? And, like, the store's closed, and I was here, and I could have sworn I literally, like, saw somebody run around the backside of that house. Okay, well, they're in a van, so I'm not alone at least. But
I'm Tank Sinatra, and this is Tank's Good News. Subway is recently
He's got Tank's Good News playing in the background. That's great. Shout out Tank Sinatra. We've also seen this guy before. I think he was the one in the restaurant that had something creepy in the background. It's Dustin Lee Frazier with his Z on TikTok, if you're curious. He's funny. I'll give him a follow, why not?
hello?
I heard something whisper. It's gonna be something in the back of his car, isn't it?
Okay. So, what the fuck was that? There's like, it literally sounded like a marble. What the fuck? Like, it sounded like a marble or something, like bounce. Oh, there's somebody here. Okay, anyways, the guy just wanted towels. I don't know. Like, anyways, so that kind of leads me into my next topic. I have been thinking a lot recently about, I had a Ouija board, bought it a few years back, and I thought about, and like me and my friends even played with it and stuff. I'll put in like a clip. I think I have some footage of it.
I don't think, I really don't. I think my hand is moving the board too, so yeah, like I don't, because when it was moving, I feel like that was probably.
But we played with it and we had some like creepy stuff happen, and that's what made us like stop playing with it. I was thinking about trying to contact or try to talk to whatever this is that's attached to me. And so I need to find my Ouija board because I lost it. I have no idea where it is. So I thought about either just buying a new one or trying to find that one and trying to reach out and just like see what this thing wants or try to get answers and just kind of go from there. But I just wanted to update you guys about like what I've been thinking about doing. So hope y'all have a good Saturday. Okay, so I'm at work and let me tell you, I don't know what I can like talk about on here to where like it won't get me in trouble, but I bought a gummy bear. And it was in the shape of a diamond, but it was like little ones. And the guy said, because I told him, I was like, I need something for like my anxiety, because where I don't have health insurance and stuff, it's hard for me to like, really get like actual medicine. And so I was like, anything that would help with like anxiety and like pain, because like I've randomly been hurting again. And also, I've been sick. I've been getting so sick. Like, I get sick literally probably 3 times a month. 1 second. Let me see. Okay, so anyways, but, so I went to this store, and, coffee. I went to this store, and it's like a little store that's like in our town, that sells like, what's the best word for it? Like cannabis, I guess you could say. And it, oh God, I can't, but, so I got like some gummy bears there, and I took a half of one, and then by the time it was time for me to come to work, I was very giggly. My back did not hurt anymore. And yeah, and I mean, I have a whole bottle of them. So, I mean, I would definitely need to be careful with them and stuff, but yeah, I'm good is what I was trying to say. Because I know people were like, girl, drink water. I'm good now. And some people said to like, go live. I'm gonna have to check and see if they fixed my appeal, because they banned me until like January 6th. So, yeah, or 7th. I don't know. Anyways, have a good Sunday, or whenever you're watching this. Have a good night. Bye.
Watch behind him.
But it was like little ones, and the guy said,
that giggle? What the fuck? That. What the hell is that? Looks like a guy in a t-shirt or something with a stripe in their hair. What kind of ghost? Somebody said there's a face popping up. She's talking about this at 116. This is at exactly 117. I think that's a paper towel dispenser. So no face popping out there. And then this is where I first saw him. I didn't even see him the first time, but I saw in the comments somebody said it. But I think it's the same dude. Looks like still t-shirt and terrible quality. But yeah, it looks like it's the same figure at least. But first I thought it was really creepy because I thought it was popping out of the kitchen and popping up in these 2 places back here. But it almost seems like it's a little too perfect. And I think it was standing there for a minute. Yeah, I mean, the dude is almost perfectly framed. I don't know. But this guy is funny, and you should go follow him on TikTok. It's Dustin Lee Frazier on TikTok, so check his stuff out. But yeah, back to this. Everybody that lives in the Appalachian Mountains knows you don't go outside at night. I thought that was a known rule. I know that. I've only been there a couple times. Bro has 0 survival instincts. A ghost lingering over his shoulder out in the Appalachian Mountains at night.
To the thief that stole these dolls out of the yard sale at 3 o'clock this morning, you're going to regret it. They're haunted. Had you waited till sunlight, you would have seen the sign that was under them that said, haunted dolls. If you have children, please don't buy. Okay? I put them in this glass hutch to try and contain whatever was attached to them, and it got so cold that it fogged up. Enjoy. No takesies, backsies. And not to mention, the only reason why I even sold them, had a yard sale to sell them, is because they threw a toy behind my baby and missed her head like that much. I was like, I'm done. And I had a yard sale and tried to sell them. Nobody wanted them because I warned everyone and showed them the videos of what these dolls do when they're in your vicinity. Because they were not scared to move right in front of you.
So where's the videos of that? That's all hilarious if that's what happened. All right, here she gives a rundown of her dolls and stuff. The commenter said, can I ask if the dolls were haunted once brought into the home, or did you get them knowing they were? I can assist in containing them, the spirits, if you'd like.
I collect dolls, so I just buy them. I bought this one at auction. This is the doll that was in the Cullen house at Twilight movie. So I was just scrolling on Facebook Marketplace, and I seen a woman that put an ad for 4 antique dolls for free. That you just have them. And one of them had a tag pinned to the chest saying it was appraised at $70. And I collect antique dolls. So I was like, okay, I'll drive to Mount Juliet and pick them up. When I got there, here's the red flags that I ignored. When I got there, they were sitting at the mailbox in a box with a bunch of like doll shoes and dresses that fit them that were all antique too. And she would not come anywhere near the box. And I assumed it was because COVID had just hit. She didn't know if I had the COVIDs or whatever. So that's what I chalked it up to. I didn't even pay attention. And like I had to like strain to hear what she was saying. That's how far she was from me talking. Like carrying on a conversation would not come close. So that, okay, so I put them in the trunk, drive back home. I drive back home. As soon as I get home, I put the dolls on my bed and I'm taking pictures, and I noticed, I'm looking through the camera, and I noticed that like one's blinking an eye. I'm like, what? and I'm looking through the camera, so I'm assuming it's just like a camera glitch or something. So I just keep on about it, and then I noticed one like moved. It like fell back like this. And I was like, okay, they're kind of heavy. They're like really a lot of hard stuff in there. I was like, so it just fell back. And then it leaned back up. I was like, okay, no, that's not normal. And then I start recording and pretending like I'm just taking pictures, but I'm recording. And they just move. And I'm like, okay. My husband's screaming. He's like, what are you doing in there? I'm like, I'm taking pictures of my dolls. But I'm really recording because I don't want the spirit or whatever to know that I'm recording. So they keep moving. I'm like, okay, I have to pick up the doll and make sure they're not those ones that you can like wind up and they like spin like those old clowns or something. I'm trying to find out any excuse of why they would move like what they're doing and their eyes blinking and stuff. There's no way to explain it. So I'm like, okay. So I go to my Facebook Messenger where I was talking to the lady, and I'm going to ask her like, what's the story with these dolls? She's blocked me. There's no, the ad she's deleted. And
no take backs, motherfucker.
I still don't remember her name, nothing. So she got me good. If it just stated
it's that
the dolls
up,
moving
dude.
and blinking stuff, it'd been fine. But it didn't. In the beginning, it was just like childish stuff, like knocking on the wall, scratching, banging, stuff like that. When we both worked super early in the morning, I had to go to work at like 3 a.m. And it kept us up a lot. And it just got worse. It was childish at first, just silly stuff. And we were thinking, like, we were trying not to scare ourselves. We were like, it's a kid, it's a little girl attached to these dolls. She passed away, she just loves the dolls. So we were talking to her. We were like, we'll take care of you, you know, we won't let anyone hurt the dolls, this and that. And we
don't do that
right now. So we only had to worry about ourselves. And it got worse from there. It started, like, moving so much that it was disrupt. Like, I would just sit around all day and just, when I was off, I worked 2 jobs, I would just sit around and just watch them because it was so bizarre to just see that type of activity just all the time, just so nonchalantly.
So where's the video?
All the time. And then the worst thing that ever happened was we come home one day and all 4 of the stove eyes was on high, like they were trying to burn the apartment down. Like it was bad. And then one time we had to call the cops because we thought somebody was breaking in because they were banging on either the front door or the living room walls, something so hard it sounded like someone was kicking in our door. So we were barricaded in the bedroom calling the cops. And then the cops came there and I was still on phone with 911, and they're like, okay, the cops are at the front door, go answer it. We got there and the cops, we reviewed the Ring camera footage because I had a Ring at the apartment. We moved, we don't live there anymore. And the activity followed us. But the cops was reviewing all the footage, and they were like, somebody's looking through the window. Like, the curtains are moving. You can clearly see the curtains move. You can see in the house. You can see there's no one pulling the curtains. Like, they're just open the curtains completely. You can see straight in the house, and there's no one there. And the cops are freaking out. I was like, okay, now I'm embarrassed, because now I know it's the dolls, and it was not anyone trying to break in. Once the activity got that bad, we took them and put them in a hutch. But I was going to the kitchen one day, and I noticed like a fog in front of the hutch. And I was like, what? And I put my hand, it was freezing ice cold. Like when I took my hand off, there was a hot print of my hand there.
All right, girl, you got all these cameras. Show us the video.
Like, oh my God. And the activity was
Hear
worse.
a lot of yapping, not a lot of showing.
And like to try and contain it, it was worse. It was way worse. It was more malicious stuff happening. They would hide our stuff, move things around, knock stuff off the counters. It was just bad. The only way we got the activity to calm down is to put the dolls in the room with us. So I had to sleep with the dolls in our bedroom.
Fuck
that's
that.
Like as long as they were close to us, the dolls were fine. They didn't do anything other than move. And I had to put a bell around one of the necks because it moved so much. I wanted to at least hear when it was moving, so I didn't have to sit and watch it all the time.
All right, but
so we had a yard sale, and I put them out in the yard sale, and for 2 days they didn't sell. And then the 3rd day, our last day of the yard sale, I put them in a chair close to the street with the sign that says they are haunted, and somebody stole them. That's not on me. That's on them.
that's fair. Yeah, I'll go stealing people's stuff, even if it's yard sale stuff.
So this is where I'm keeping her right now because I'm talking about it a lot, and I don't want the activity to be worse. So in my brain, it helps me to think that maybe her being in this spare bedroom under that trash bag in the laundry basket, oh God, that's because she just fell over. She's really heavy. So in my mind, that helps her not make the activity worse, but we're going to do some investigating. But she does not have any like cranks or anything. Like, she is super heavy. Like, they don't make baby dolls like that anymore. But this tag is what come with her originally. I never took anything off the doll because as soon as I picked it up, I set them on my bed, they started moving. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm not taking anything away from this doll because I don't know. But this, I don't know what number 14 means. I don't. Cuddle up by aficionado, I guess. Approximately 1953. And I guess she was appraised at $70, or that's what the woman was trying to sell her for. I don't know. But And I have tried looking her up online, and I cannot find, even with all that information, I cannot find this doll anywhere. And I guess she couldn't either, which is why it says approximately. The closest thing that I found to this doll is this one. Hold on. This one. But this one has teeth.
And that's not that weird, though.
Like, that's her with the painted lips and everything. But this one doesn't even have a place to where the teeth went. I don't know. See, that's the doll. That's all the information. But that one has teeth and this one does not. I don't know if she lost her baby teeth or what's going on, but I found this online. Pause to read. It doesn't say anything about it has any type of cranks inside or anything like that. And this. And I found this one that says she has a cry box. It says, unfortunately, she has a cry box, but it no longer works. Okay, so evidently the doll has a cry box. Let's find out.
Creepy.
Okay, I'm about to undress it. Okay, so I definitely see something. It's hard. I don't know how, oh my gosh. I don't know how a cry box works, because I've never even heard of a cry box. But it's something.
It's a little mechanical
like
box that cries. It's not that crazy. Oh man, this is also, every one of her videos is like over 5 minutes. They're so long. Get to the point. No offense, but so yeah, I don't know. This girl's got a bunch of haunted dolls, I guess, and she never posts fucking videos of them actually moving. I don't know. She did have one, caught her in 4K. Let's see.
Because I have been talking about all this shit way too much for the couldn't update the dolls moving. You can't see it move on the baby monitor. You have to watch the actual doll. And I don't know why. It's so weird. But here it is. The weird motion of the camera is me like rewinding it and letting it play through again, like so you can catch it again, and then like rewinding it and letting it play through again. That's not paranormal. The doll is super, super heavy. It literally, I think it just slid down. I did have it setting up really good, but I'm telling you, I cannot emphasize this enough how heavy that doll is. I think that was just her sliding down.
So then what's your point?
That is not paranormal. I'm pretty sure. Okay. I just put that clip in there because she actually moved, but I don't think that's paranormal.
Then why are you showing us?
It's the baby doll. It's like she's big. For tonight's story time, I'm going to tell you how I got that.
I don't want any more story times, dude. This is the first raw footage I have of them moving.
The clip you're about to see is the entire video of day one of me having these dolls. I had not had them an hour yet. Little naive me was so excited to have a real haunted doll, and I knew that it was the real deal. I was shaking, super excited, and I knew how unbelievable what was happening. So I was trying to hold a mirror up where you can see me and the dolls to show you, like.
People tell me I talk too much.
Dude, I don't got any. Goddamn. Yeah! I'm taking pictures of my dolls so I can put them on Facebook.
I don't know why it's such a funny thing to yell across the house.
He's gonna be fucking pissed that these goddamn dolls move. He's gonna be pissed these fucking dolls move.
Did it move? Girl, get a tripod. That's what I need you to do.
I don't want to fucking capture it, dude. Okay.
Watch the one in the pink bonnet. Oh!
Got this motherfucker. Okay. Motherfucker. Got this motherfucker. Okay. Oh shit. Hell no, goddammit. Don't make me miss nothing. Okay. Let me think. Okay. What's the supply side? Okay. Hi! Baby, I'm gonna put this video online. I want you to get out. In a freaking towel, dude. I can't stop this fucking video. And now they're going, well, I'm not editing you out. I'm gonna go through and stop this damn recording. I'll fucking be damned. So he's gonna be pissed, but he's about to be in the video. Because I am not stopping this video, dude. Okay. Okay, now you can see the mirror. right? So you can see me in the mirror at the same time.
It said she was looking away to get the mirror while that doll moved.
I'm
skimming through this video. It just takes way too long.
Think about trying to get.
It was weird though. I'll give her that. She's trying to get the mirror.
There we go.
Oh, so she can record herself and the dolls.
Listening. Oh shit! I'm pretty sure is her eyes fluttering. Dude, he's gonna be so pissed. He'll have to get over it. My dollies. I like them. I wish I had something to like make the thing steady. Trying to keep all of them in the frame. I thought there was one more. No, just 4. Okay. Make a long story short, I seen these dolls online, and the woman posted they're just antique dolls. She's cleaning out her garage. She don't want them, so she's giving them away for free.
All right, nothing else happens. The doll moves right here.
Okay. Got this motherfucker. Okay. Oh shit! Hell no! Goddammit.
Creepy ass doll. Hey, I've said it before. I'll say it again. You got a creepy doll? Burn the motherfucker. If it comes back, you know you're dealing with something different. But I'm guessing it won't. Burn it. Take it in your backyard. Get a metal trash can, or set up some rocks and dig a little hole. Whatever you got to do. Some lighter fluid, a little bit of gasoline, hairspray if you can't. You know. Hey, that's what I would do. That's not a recommendation. That's just what I would do if that were me. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, look, here's my thing about this. If I have videos of a doll moving, I'm not going to post a 7-minute TikTok talking about the videos I have of a doll moving. I'm just going to be like, y'all watch this shit and tell me what you think is going on. Because I don't know what's happening. Also, she faced those 2 mirrors against each other, and people say you're not supposed to do that, so I don't know. She probably got some crazy stuff going on in her house. But I'm over it. She takes too long to get to the point.
When you're hiking on the Appalachian Trail and notice a friend in the woods, how did you get there?
Nope.
When you're hiking on the Appalachian Trail and notice a friend in the woods, how did you get there?
What's he doing up there, bud? Oh, it might be an owl. Hold on. Nah, that ain't no damn owl. Big as hell. Looks like somebody in a skin suit sitting, like, squatted down. That's weird. The moment we should have left the dog park. "30 minutes later.
Those gunshots?
Sirens. Car rolls slowly into lot. Dogs barking. Heading to our car. This guy said this is from a TikTok live he did. Jamie refused to walking toward the lot. Head nod means he is locked onto something. Who's a good boy? Keeps watching our left side. Backs away from gate. Dude. The audio is definitely making it more creepy, but...
We're going in the car. Come on.
Sorry, but if you have a dog like that, and don't name it Sirius Black.
I got you. Got you? Come on. We're going. Come on. Do not sit down.
Alright, I guess that's the end of that story. I don't know. Yeah, bro was probably about to get robbed. He did post it without the creepy audio.
Those gunshots?
Do sound like gunshots. Alright, we get the idea. It's still creepy, but, you know. He did say in the comments, somebody asked what he did after that, and he said, I went home and made a horror edit. I just drove out of the parking lot, though, to be honest. So, fair enough. Yeah, you were probably about to get robbed, bro. It's joe.and.jamie on TikTok. His dog's adorable. So, yeah, go check him out.
I found this overgrown entrance while out on a hike, so decided to head in and explore it. But right away, things got pretty creepy.
What was that noise?
Thinking it was probably just the wind, I headed inside and began to explore. I followed this long weaving tunnel that led me through a chamber filled with these huge metal doors until I reached this very long staircase leading deeper underground.
This place is enormous.
Heading down to the bottom, I was then met with another, even longer tunnel that eventually led me to this massive metal door. But passing through it, I was about to find something else quite creepy.
Look at this place. That is crazy, all the footprints.
But I continued deeper, and soon the condition of the tunnel got worse, until it branched out to lots of different rooms. But I still had no idea what this place was, so I wanted to find some clues.
What's this door to? What was in here?
But finally, after continuing deeper into the tunnel, I did find something I recognized. These definitely used to be the toilets. This place was massive, and the more I explored, the more creepy stuff began to happen.
I'm gonna have to head back soon, because I've left my bag outside, and I've been in here for ages. But I heard something.
Finally, I did reach the end of the tunnel, and found a collection of small rooms. In this one, it actually looked like the door had been blown off. On the other side of the room, I found this tunnel that led me back outside, at a different point in the forest. I still have no idea what this place could have been, but whatever it was, they really wanted to keep it secret.
It's a good thing he takes a respirator and a flashlight with him when he goes on hikes, because if he had found that without one, he would have had to explore that without a respirator and a flashlight. No, I'm guessing he probably found that, went back to film and say he found it. Yeah, what the hell is that? I don't know. I thought I had found the answer. Somebody said it's an old SCP facility. I looked it up, and I've never heard of this, but it sounds kind of cool. But the SCP Foundation is a fictional organization featuring stories created by the SCP Wiki, a wiki-based collaborative writing project. That's kind of cool. They write a bunch of allegedly fictional stories studying various paranormal, supernatural, and other mysterious phenomenon. And SCP supposedly stands for Secure, Contain, Protect. And they name them SCP-3 digits. Sounds kind of interesting. I don't know. I'm gonna read more into it. It's obviously it definitely seems like a giant LARP, but you know, like anything, there might be some truth nuggets in there. So they'll call them like SCP-55, which is like an anti-meme that nobody can remember or be able to describe, so they're not able to study it. I don't know. It sounds interesting. I'll probably do some more digging into it, but that's not what it is anyway. But yeah, I am curious. Like, why do these old bunker type of things exist? I don't know. If that was me though, dude, I would have never posted a video about it. A geolocator dude is going to find you in an instant and know exactly where you're at. And then your secret bunker is no longer a secret. I would put doors on that thing and locks and start refinishing off the inside and stocking up goods and non-perishables, because all the billionaires are doing it. We might have saw this before because this looks familiar, and I don't remember if I just watched this because it's only the first few seconds of this, or if I used it in a video. But so if I did, I'm sorry. But since it says the house opposite me, ma'ams, is empty and been up, I'm not gonna do the accent. But it says the house opposite me, ma'ams, is empty and been up for sale for 6 months. Haunted as F. Can someone please tell me I'm not seeing things here? Definitely looks like somebody standing in that window, which is hella creepy. Today's palette cleanser, I haven't watched it yet, but it already looks like it's going to be hilarious. By special request via somebody in the comments on yesterday's video, the day before, I don't remember, but laughing donkeys. I think that's one with, I don't think that's an actual laughing donkey. We'll find an actual laughing donkey because they are funny.
What do you call a fly with no wings, Dominic? A walk! What do you call a fly with no wings,
really
Dominic?
Funny. But check out this dude's face tattoo. That is intense. What flavor of white guy is this? Ugh. He's got one on his hand too, but I mean, you know. If you got a face tattoo, you might as well have hand tattoos. I bet you he has lived a very interesting life. But there you have it, folks. That is day 8 of TikToktober in the books. We did it. We done it. We're doing it some more. You can check out the first week of TikToktober, the playlist I put on the screen, or you can check out the first year of TikToktober from last year, right up there. I think I put a card up there for it, if I remembered to do it. If not, go check out my playlists, or just comment and let me know I forgot and I'll add it to it. Also, if you could drop a like on this video, I would really appreciate it. I recently received a text from President Putin that said, if next video not get enough likes, Gemini Jonny will regret. So, you know, I don't know what the fuck that means, and I don't want to know. So, drop a like for me, if you could. I'd appreciate it. There's a whole bunch of links down in the description as well, so if you want to support the channel even further, you can check some of those out. I might get a small commission if you subscribe or buy anything, but, you know, that's the game, baby! Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. I love you. So until next time, which is tomorrow, stay creepy.